Sucker nah. I feel good this morning. I was thinking, and you know, we have to put an identity on our recovery. By doing so, will allow those to know who you are and what you represent. You'll have less headaches. In this video, I'm gonna show you the hows and the whys. Putting an identity on your recovery will be a representation of who you are and what you bring to the table regarding your recovery. Even those who have no idea that you are in recovery will know that it's something different about you. Because I said the other day that you take you wherever you go. In doing so, wherever you go, people are going to watch you. They're going to monitor you. They are going to try to figure you out. And one thing about an addict, they'll hone in on the quote-unquote new person and see what they can do, manipulate, negotiate, bargain, or what have you. That's why you can put some people in certain populations and environments, and they'll prosper, succeed, and some will fail. Okay? Now, in putting identity on your sobriety, people know what to do and what not to do. I use myself for an example. Where I just moved from. People did drugs, of course, that's universal. They size me up. They may approach me. Immediately, I got my stone face on. I let them know I'm looking like I'm no nonsense. They may ask me for something. I size them up. And if I feel like it's drug worthy, I'm going to ask them, do you work? This, that, and the third. Then I'm going to politely say no. So I've established myself. I put that identity out there. Then another time they may accost me in a different manner. I'm going to be polite and I'm going to tell them no. So now I already put the identity on that part. Then if they come again, I'll be a little more aggressive. It is what it is, called survival. Okay? Now, those that sell drugs, hey man, they are business people. They may want your service. They're going to look at you in a different light. See if there's any holes or any angles that possibly make you a customer. Not one has ever approached me when I was there. Because the identity I put on my recovery was that I'm no nonsense. I don't play games. Don't come this way here. And in doing so, I didn't have not one problem. And there was others there that lived there as well who were in recovery, but they had problems. Either their identity didn't speak well enough, or whatever the mitigating circumstances were, but they used, they failed, and they didn't prosper in their environment. And so by putting that identity on my recovery, they know you can't come to me with war stories, with the gloating, with talking about nothing but positivity that's regarding addiction and recovery and sobriety. Other than that, I'm going to dismiss you politely. Again, unless you give me a reason to come other than being polite. So, when I think about those that are successful in any arenas in life, I always look at the mentality. And I did a video a while ago, and I stated, I say, when it comes to my recovery and my sobriety, I have the Mamba mentality. And I mean that to the core of my heart. That's why I get up every day, do these videos. That's why I be steadfast every day. That's why I'm always thinking about a better way to be a better recovering person in recovery. I'm always thinking about better solutions. I'm always thinking about better things to put out in the universe for those who have the same disease as I. Because with my mentality, that's going to be my protection. My identity is going to speak for itself. So if I go to a meeting, if I go in the workforce, if I go in the home, wherever I go, my identity will speak for me. Therefore, I don't have to entertain foolishness or anything that comes with addiction, recovery, and sobriety. whether it's active use or whether it's those that are in recovery as well, because they got some stuff with them too. So I put my identity on my sobriety. I put my stamp on my sobriety. So when you come this way, you'll know exactly what you're getting. You'll know exactly what you deal with. With that, I just want to say, I feel absolutely marvelous this morning to have the opportunity been awakened, allow my feet to touch the ground, and give me a chance to fight this thing called life. And those of us in the fight, y'all know what it is. Today, Friday, we got to be vigilant for this weekend. Stay steadfast, be mindful of our cues, our traps, and our triggers, but most importantly, be mindful of the company that you keep. With that, I pass. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.